Button number 1. Button number 2. And yes, we are live. All right. Welcome to Space Engineers in an Afternoon. This is our playthrough of Sarekh's Ieram investigation series. As always, I am the Blind Gaming Guy. Oh, looked like I knew exactly how to time that one. Because I have forgotten what we were doing. We got drones. Oh, I know what we were doing. Never mind, I remember what we were doing. Oh, walked into the welders.
Your health is low. Energy low.
Yes, I do indeed remember what we are doing. The red button off. Oh, we have. That's right, we lost all of our gear. Oh. It's almost enough to make you want to reload a later save. Production. Tools. I didn't need to hit twice. Okay. One, two, three. Production. Now we need guns, since we lost our gun. MR20. Inventory. NATO. Pretty sure we have NATO ammo hanging out. Now the 50. Alright. Character tools. Weld. Grind. Drill. Weapons. Okay. Switch lock. Now then, find my antenna. Broadcast. This will be easier to do the other way. Fine, be that way. Come in this way. All the antennas in the game. Crank it up. Alright, now. Control panel. T&K. This hydro tank, this hydro tank, this hydro tank, and this hydro tank. To that multi-stockpile. I see iron there, but iron's not what I'm hoping to find. Looking for ice. So apparently we need ice. And magnesium. we go. Maybe that'll have some ice on it for me. How far away is that thing? Thought we'd be there already. Don't know why I keep hitting that. Not like I'm gaining any speed. Already at 100. Come on, just give me some ice. Whatever that thing is, did not change much as I flew that far toward it. What is this? Ice. I'm actually getting a feeling that it all might be ice. No, definitely not. That is ice. Okay, I think I sold the ice off that a little bit. West this ice up. much. That's what we were hoping to see. Smell like that of ice. Yes. Yes, that's what we want. All the ice we could possibly need. Just cut a hole, cut a hole. I actually think we might be as deep as we can go in a straight in. Because this thing was never meant to fly straight into the side of an asteroid. It's always meant to surface grind. How much stone have we picked up? More than none. Not as much as we could have. We're still 99% ice, what we picked up here. We will, I think we'll put a GPS right here. Enter /GPS asteroid ice. There we go. And we pull out and we go, turn that off. Now, where is our ship? There it is. Excuse me. Just a nice, peaceful flight. Knowing that we're way too close to things that can go bad. Just a nice, relaxing float. Oh, wait. I mean, yes, this will work, but it's not where I'm supposed to be connecting to. Come on, rotate. There you go. Sure. 9, 8, 7. See. Whatever. Sure, I attached it to the bottom of the ship this time instead of the top. Alright. Let's check. Turn it off. There you go. Now. Okay, it is loaded down. Okay, then I do this. Turn that off. Then we come in here and we go control panel, TAN, tanks, and stockpile off. Then we go inside, sit down at our seat, where hopefully this works like it should. Take control of this one. It too. Now, theoretically, this should be able to fly all the way there. It's that torchbearer that makes me worried. And this one has incomplete AI flights and AI everything, so this one will not take over for itself. So we are just flying along, trying to get close enough to see what the torchbearer is. The odds are not good that I fly the Valentia anywhere near the torchbearer. Is there starting to be things to see right there now? I think there is starting to be things you can see right there now. They're just not really distinguishable yet. Definitely two vehicles there. Two large vehicles there. Pretty sure that's the one I'll be shooting at. Kilometers. Oh. Now we're getting to see just how bad I am at combat. Keep in mind just how small a vehicle I'm into. It's what, 3 times the size of a human? It's little. Kilometers. We're actually getting close enough that things are starting to look like things. These are so big comparative. These may be big compared to my ship. I'm at 4 kilometers. That ship is on fire. So odds are that ship's the one that attacked it. I am already all the way zoomed in. looking for... I don't see a Gatling. Wait. Is that a turret? I think that's a turret right there. Right there's a turret for sure. We're too far away. Fine, just open fire and start moving. Those look like turrets. Pretty sure that's a turret right there too. Can't tell for sure. Am I actually doing good this time at combat? Or is it that the turrets I'm up against are designed to hit large grid only and I'm flying in a tiny grid? Though it did shoot back at me at one point. A second. Uh-oh. Why am I don't have hydrogen? Damn it. We were doing so well. The little grid ran out of hydrogen. Alright, given what we just saw, we are definitely the more dangerous vehicle at this point. So we will close the ranks distance toward it some. It's just not true. I don't need to do that. Okay. Enemy are merge block. Turn you on. shoulders. Turn them on. There. There's a little pin on the bottom of my chair that keeps it from rocking backwards too far. And actually, I would consider that a very successful sortie with my drone, honestly. Got all the way there, blew up or shut down at least 2, if not 3 Gatling turrets. Shot down at least 2, if not 3 Gatling turrets. That's a pretty big deal. Especially anyone that's watched me in combat before knows that that's a big deal for me. Because normally, that would have normally ended with my ship just blowing up and me going, "What happened?" "25. I feel like if I can pull up and stop at around 5, I'll be in great shape. Like I said, with the one, I was able to do a lot of damage, so if I'm able to do that again with another one, kilometers. Actually, we're coming up on one of my small grids. One of my small grids that went flying right on by. 15 kilometers. That one's 3 kilometers the other side of them. At least we get to start this off with some successful. I got it. Starting it off with a little bit of success has made me a little bit gutsier than normal. Excuse me 1 second. I gotta sneeze. Maybe I don't. I thought I did. Inside of 10 kilometers. Inside of 7. I was pretty serious about posting up right at that 5 kilometer line. Too far out for even AIs to catch on. Oh, stop. Right where I want you to be. Alright. Yeah, that's what I was a little bit afraid of. You better go and plant some seeds. Yeah, just kill all my plants. Didn't do it. Production, food processor, seeds, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, food. Alright. Not really sure why I got zapped there.
Low health.
I don't know where I got zapped. I just don't know why.
Energy low.
Where's the body? Seriously, where's my body location at? At your position, small grid. Ieram, unknown. That's a weird place for it to bounce to. Yes, eat spaghetti. Now why is this like not even half built? You told me I'm out of steel plate. Yes. Yes, that's what we're saying. We're out of steel plate. Okay, production. Assembler. Well, I'd rather not use one of these two, but I don't see I have a choice. Switch lock. Okay. Hydrogen tanks. Stockpile. Gatling guns have ammo with extra ammo. Looks like it's small grid. $64.76 maybe. Not that one. This one's getting away. I am within range that it should shoot at me. I know there's more. Haha. I used your own structure against you. There's a jump drive. Makes grind taking this thing be way worth the time. I think we have detoothed it from the outside. The inside still may have guns, but nothing on the outside does. DEF. Turn you off for right now. Can't believe that worked. I can't believe that worked. I cannot believe I dropped my remote piloted vehicle got me there. What's the other thing? K. Actually, do I have it on my bars? Yeah, 6. Okay, let's just turn them off for right now. If something starts shooting at us, we'll turn them on, let them shoot back. But under the current circumstances, don't see any reason to let them. There we go. We are, If it was going to start shooting rockets at us or something, it would already have done so. Oh, it's terrible timing, but I need to go use... I need a bio. Oof. Ow. Oof. Ow. Sorry. Like I said, I know, terrible, terrible timing, but it had to happen. Okay, actually, you know what, we're 400 meters. I think we're going to... go in and take a look at the torchbearer. We'll start that up again later. That was my... Okay, what do we got, torchbearer? Besides where I attacked you. Alright. Yes, I am using the windows to look inside before I open the door. And actually, this should not have happened like that. So hold on a second. Not that it makes a whole lot of difference. Matter of fact, it's no difference. I have something I put on for different situations on for this. It should have done that because these are enemy ships, not... This is a pirate ship, so I should not be able to just use its terminals because I'm a police officer. They should really not want me on board. Alright, we already looked, so we know there's nothing here. Alright, now that door was open, so... So far, alright. Don't see a turret. I don't see an interior turret. I don't see any turrets. Oh, I think you're mine. You are mine. fair and square. I used quite a few drones up to get here, mostly because I couldn't figure out how to get a range and everything right last time, but where's my ship? There. I have an idea. It's not a great idea, but it's an idea. Let's take off the drills.
Inventory full.
Replace them with some grinders. Except for unlike grinders, unlike drills, grinders require a large connection. The thing is up with large connections. I don't know. My large connections run through to it's really not built to be used that way. It's like I built it to be exactly what it is. Make it to use as a grinder ship is not ideal. I don't have a good way to use it. A grinder ship, actually. Neither of my miners are built to pass through for a grinder ship. If I didn't just need everything, I wouldn't even consider worrying about a grinder ship. Can I just jerry-rig a grinder right off the top of here? Just take Valentia up there and grind it? That would definitely be a jerry-rigged solution. Control G. It has an interior plate too. Which is why I am doing this, because frankly, it's reached that point. My inventories are just too low. Alright, there's the front of it.
Energy low.
Energy low, which means go find a place to recharge. All right. Now in grinders. Okay, now if I get all of that welded up, one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 4 full sets of this manufactured. 2, 3. Production. That. Now let me get started. Construction components being the thing holding me back at the moment. It's always construction components. It feels that way. Hold on, don't kill me, just don't kill me. Alright. I did turn the top of it into shade. Did that ship while I move my ship near the ship. This would be way easier if I was using a smaller ship instead of, you know. A ship the size of space stations. There. Now I'm working in the shadow side, so it won't be an issue with this radiation. At least not as much of one. No, it's going away, so definitely not one. Dog bark in the background. I'm gonna have to shut the door. I can just get this welded all welded up. Interior plate reduction. Just throw the stuff together here. Just slap it all together. As soon as we can get all of this welded in. There we go. Come on now. Okay. And all we'll have left to do is the grinders. Alright. I am already missing my top tier grinder or welders. Hopefully, through doing this, we'll get them all back. Get them back.
Energy low.
Keep an eye on our energy, even though I'm not going in just yet. How are we looking? 2 to go. And done. Oh. Nope. Some construction components. Come on now. Seriously.
Energy critical.
Alright, now. GRIN. Grinders. All of them. Turn them on. Just go oh so slow. I still have tool shake on. Doodah. That's not good. Alright, well, I guess we're going to do a quick restart. So we turn tool shake off. Sorry about that. It's one of those things that if you don't think, if you're not using the, if you're not using something that makes it have a problem, you don't think that it's a problem. Load game. Edit settings. Advanced settings. Tool shake. Air tightness, oxygen, auto healing, survival buffs, planetary counters, unknown signals, destructible blocks, bounty contracts, friendly rocket damage. Probably should not have that on, but we'll leave it alone. Tool shake. There we go. All that really does is keeps turning that off. All it really does is keeps the tools from launching pieces of the ship you're grinding into far distant space. Alright, so far we've gotten to a gunfight and won. Cleared the enemy ship to make sure that it's got no interior turrets that will cause us trouble. Build a jerry-rig contraption onto the Valentia to grind up the torchbearer. Maneuver the ship where I want it. And now I can just inch forward. Let it go. Oops, we touched it. up. There we go. And there we go. Seem to have launched a piece of it. This is the problem with trying to do what I'm doing. As well, theoretically it should work really well. It really doesn't. There we go. Push it forward just a hair. And head back up. every time we bang it, we change its position enough that everything gets knocked around. Come on. There's my oldest coming home from college. I'll shut the doors before the dogs lose their minds. If I can do this right, I should be able to nudge that back the direction I want it to go before this runs out. But it's too late. It's already ran out.
Inventory full.
There we go, and away we go. See if we can't get the rest of this before it gets too far away.
Inventory full.
Where's it at? There.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
A little bit of uranium. These are still running, right? Yeah. And we're making pretty good inroads on cutting it up. I've lost the Valentia. Trying to chase this thing down. Right there. At least I got most of the good stuff when I did that just now.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright, I'm going. I'm going. What is the best way to handle this particular problem? Just kind of force it all back together. Doesn't matter that it's not all one thing, let's just shove it all into one hole. Sorry, it's really hard. I'm concentrating really hard to get all this to grind. ground up. We are going to, at the very least, get the vast majority of this thing's mass ground up. And by doing so, the vast majority of the good stuff that's inside of its mass. The vast majority of its mass. I've already chewed it into 2 or 3 separate pieces now. Trying to see if there's anything here that I really don't want to get away. I don't think there's anything specific in this group down here, although it is slowly pulling away from me with everything in it is. This is where the thrusters are. So it's the more important of these 2 masses. Those ion thrusters are definitely more important than the cockpit area, though we don't want that cockpit area to get away either. Dang it, now we bumped this and it's trying to get away too. There we go. Amazing how much easier it is to catch when you turn off your dampeners. So you're moving, you just drift into. So worried about just that little bit as I am this bigger bit. Just kind of work our way through, work our way through. I don't know, I feel like I've done a pretty good job ripping this thing apart. I feel like I left a whole lot of it. I think I can live with that. Alright, now. Now as we come back into this area, and the floating scrap that I've left in this area. Alright. Assistance requested. The Valentia and her tiny little buddies are here to help. Access not sure. We need to turn. Yes, that way. Okay. Well, that was a different way of scrapping that, but nonetheless, it worked. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. That one. Pop that. Control 2. 1. Click, click 2. Click, click 3. Click, click 4. Click 4. Click, click. Production, assembler, food processor, seeds, tag, 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 tag. All right. Now this should work way better. This should come right off.
Inventory full.
So,
Inventory full.
that was a far more successful than is typical for me combat encounter. Since a non-combat encounter cost me effectively 2 full ships and a side of my big ship. Taking on a pirate ship that is the same size as the Valentia, losing just a few drones. Yeah, I'll take that, especially since I only lost, what, 1 today? The others were all at the end of last time where I was trying to figure out how to get my drones to all go where I wanted them to. But yeah, we'll take this. This was way functional compared to normal for me. Okay. Switch lock. Tank. It's what? Trying to determine if I I'll let it sit there before I move it. Alright, now we have come up to be your friend. Provided you want to be my friend. We have been intercepted by a pirate vessel and are currently being boarded. We only have a couple of guns, but we will still try to defend the ship to our best ability. Let the record show that my crew has fought well and courageously. Signed, Commander Jaina Morales. Maris, whatever. Signed, the commander of this vessel. You had missile turrets. Holy cow. This vehicle is not in the best of shape. I see no reason to be nice to it because, well, it's dead. I'm looking for things to take from it for that's a weird way to have put those on. Let's see. There's no reason I can't take this. After all, I did just play hero, so I do not feel bad. I will have to come back to get more off of you.
Energy low.
Is there any way I could like attach to it and drag it back to friendly territories? Not really. I would have to do some serious adjusting. I could. There's a couple ways I could technically get it from here to there, but not easily. Definitely would be talking about earning the loot you're taking if you took it back. Hide empty. Because I could build a bridge thing to extend out. That would let me why won't it? Oh, you're full. Yes. Why can't I find an open spot? There. I have it pretty well emptied out now. Should we do it? Should we really play the heroes? Fine, we will. I shouldn't, but I'm going to anyway. You're parked in the wrong spot. Z789. Me put my miner back on top. There we go. 987Z. Alright. Now, toggle the block off. Switch lock. Shift K. Small grid. Really? Just... I'm not going after it. Now, normally I would just try to use those, but with what we're doing here, we're going to want something a little different. Now that should allow me to swoop in on top of that one. This could have done with just the rear one instead of doing this, but actually I should have just done it that way. Never mind. I'm undoing something since I'm talking to myself quietly rather than talking where you guys can hear me. This is unnecessary.
Inventory full.
What on earth? Oh my gosh, the ones inside are I'm fighting my welders. That's why that went up so easily. Apparently it is within this range. Alright, now. Switch lock. TA and K. For stockpile. Will I have that problem again? See, we still have one right there that I could have used just as easily as I could have done what I was doing. Now, secure airlocks. Actually, before we secure airlocks and try to do this, let's go do this. These are not ready. Well, it was worth checking. In that case, let's go do the secure the airlocks and get ready to jump. Alright, so where are we at? Trying to make sure we find the right point to connect to, because that is going to be important. Just get that rear. I am now connected to it. Yep. Alright, then. Let's see. GPS's AVK. We're going to delete that because that is no longer there. And then we need to figure out where we're going to take this thing back to. Sojourner class? Adventure position. Let's do event. Take it back to the adventure position. I don't know which one's the closest. 412 to adventure. Orbital construction is only 242, so that's by far better. No, the Ieram IR expedition site. I think we take it to the orbital construction site. Alright, so K JUMP jump drives. Orbital construction site. Select. And jump. Here, I've recovered your ship for you. I know it's seen better days, but you're welcome to look in my logs and see how I got here. There you go. I brought you your lost ship. Alright, so what have we already done? Let's look. We came. Alright, let's things we've already done, let's turn green. Alright. We already did that. We know we've been here. We went to Sojourner class and the moon. We started out here. So we start further out than that, but this one is unneeded. We've been to the adventure position. That leaves us with planetary locations only at the moment. Well, let's hide everything that we just turned green then. So we don't need to see those. And that tells us our next goals are to head planet side. We did not turn Ieram City green, did we? No. Heading to a planet on the Valentia. We've never done this before. We've used the Valentia to leave a planet. You know, something I never do, I may do. Nice. Which lock? F. Start that off. Okay. Whoa. Sorry, I went 9. Okay. Alright, both my valve drones are now off. They're both connected. See, I don't know how either of them will do on planet. How they'll do on planet at all, but which ice? Is there any ice right here? No. How much ice is on my ship? Sorry, hydrogen scares. The situation scares me. Valentia was never meant to be a shuttlecraft. Okay. Now, let's see. Inventory. Ice. There's a little bit of ice, but it's all in the irrigation. Which means the best way to go get ice is actually you. Z98. What did I hit? Nine, 8. There we go. There. Oh. Now we just need ice. Now, I know there's a ton of ice on the moon. However, last time I was on the moon, things didn't go well for me. So we're going to try our luck on a few asteroids. Unlike the hydrogen miner, this one can doesn't use any hydrogen up while it's hydrogen mining, or while it's mining. No, 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 no. 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 Good boy. That's why this thing can handle anything in space. It cannot handle anything on planet. So we go away from that. Glad I saw it when I did. So I almost killed the Valen. The Valent would have probably survived. The Valent? Nope. It would have made a crater. Alright, give me some ice. Oh no! Unironically, it survived. Survived may be the right term, but it won't mine anymore to this trip. That's it. Where's my ship? Well,
Inventory full.
I totally just shelled. I mean, look. Shelled it. There is no... There's no cargoes. I shelled the miner. Yes, it survived. Crap. I apparently today I excelled at combat, but not having the same at, you know, piloting, which you would think they're the same thing, but clearly not today. I think I'm gonna blow it up on accident this time. I was gonna send it to the planet, but how is that possible? It survived again! Apparently I can make a robust miner as long as you don't count the, I made a robust skin for a miner. How's that? It's just... Alright, there's the valuable stuff that was on it. Here, take this off. Don't need to, but I can take it off. Take the drills off. Again, no need to. The thrusters are technically the most valuable thing on it at this point. Actually, the only thing of value on it at this point. So I'm going to do something really silly and just let it go. They say if you love them, let them go. Well, I love it, but I have crashed it one too many times today. Okay, now it can't stop going that direction. Can't stop going sideways. So getting the thruster components back out is the main thing I'm doing right now. Plan is to leave 2 of them behind. And the gyros. Why? Because that way I can point it and send it to the stars. Oops, ground down a Alright. That is everything that I can grind. Okay. Thrusters. Both of them max override. Goodbye! Alright, Now we have done something absolutely dumb. Let's do something actually intelligent. Production. Assembler. This is parachute material. Now, where can I attach multiple parachute hatches? That seems like a good spot. It's 4 parachute hatches. There's a couple, there's 3 more. Where else could I put them? Seems like a logical place. Alright, G. P-A-R-A. I never use parachute hatches. I always thruster up enough that I can land without worrying about parachutes. However, we built this thing to escape a planetary gravity. We did not build this thing to return to planetary gravity. Which means I have no idea what this will do for taking it back onto the planet. I have no idea. I know it could fly, but that's all I know. I have no idea how this thing's flight characteristics would be. And frankly, we're not going to risk it. We are going to load this thing down with parachutes. That's 8 parachute hatches. Is that right? 8. 4 across the front, 4 across the back. These should all auto fill with not that one, it's facing the wrong way. These should all autofill with shoot canvas, that's the right word. They should all autofill with canvas. And when autofilled with canvas, they should then, you know, keep us from slamming into the ground. I also know nothing about this particular planet versus where we took off from on Narset. So things that I would not normally worry about, I'm worrying about. Theoretically, this thing should be able to take off and land from a 2G planet. Theoretically. Now we've added parachutes to it, so landing on the planet should be much less belly button puckering. Is there anything else we should do? I think we're going to call it quits for today. And next time we will plan on descending to Ieram. To continue our investigation, looking for our escaped convict.
Energy low.
There's one other thing we should do. We'll go ahead and turn this off. There. That way it won't build it on accident. Won't build that. Gee. Another thing that we have never built, but we keep meaning to build. Really, right before I land on a planet, it's probably not the right time to do it, but you know, whatever. There we go. And alright. So, next time we will be going to Ieram itself. Just got attacked by a dog. Sorry. Where we will begin our investigation looking for, I forget the guy's name, who escaped with military secrets from House Sarekh. Inventory, all things. There we go. Seeds. Tap, 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 tap. And then food. Food, can you give me?
Energy critical.
Inventory. Really?
Energy low.
Fruit, grain. Yes. Mushrooms. There's more fruit. It's all the veggies, it's all the grain. So that's the fruit and mushrooms we have. Alright, now they'll tell us what we can make. Looks like chili. Apparently I can make one chili. Honestly, she seems to have too many mushrooms and not enough greens. I will know that for future. I won't forget by next time, but my brain will know for the future. I can't get the shot I want. I have to zoom out. There we go. For next time. We will continue our investigations. I hope you join me. Wrong. Hope you'll join me next time. Thursday from 12:30 to 3:30 roughly. Here on YouTube. I also stream Space Engineers 2 in the morning from 10 to noon all over on Twitch. I hope you join me for both streams next time. Until then, I hope your days go great. As always, I'm the Blind Gaming Guy.